Welcome to Rome. Welcome to my second vlog. This time we're in Rome. Just landed in here last night, possibly on the worst flight of all time, with Wizz Air. Don't ever travel with them. No TV, no reclining chair. Absolutely terrible. And yeah, it was just 7 hours of not being able to sleep really. So anyway, we got in late last night, 3 in the morning, so into bed for a few hours, and we've got up, done some work this morning, had a bit of breakfast, and now we're about to do some exploring around the city of Rome. So far, every building looks pretty cool. I'm excited to see more of it. We haven't seen very much yet, but I'm going to take you with me along the way and show you what we get to see. So we're just at the Spanish Steps now. I'm really interested in Roman history. I always love to find out, what fucking came before us. And yeah, I want to find out exactly why they're called Spanish Steps when we're in Rome. So yeah, once I find out, I'll give you an update. But Roman history is one of the most interesting things, I feel. They had control of nearly most of Europe for a long time. So yeah, I'm interested to find out a little bit more about it. And 3 simple hacks that I always use whenever I am away on holidays. The first thing is I will always delay my first meal. I will push out my breakfast a little bit later in the day, usually between 12 and 2 p.m. This allows me to save some more calories for later in the evening. The second thing is I'll always keep a bottle of water on me. Always, throughout the day, just be sipping on it. It will easily help you hit your target for whatever water intake you usually have. The third thing I'll always do is just get as many steps in as I possibly can. I'll avoid getting public transport. I'll walk everywhere I can, and this allows me then to mitigate a lot of the damage that I might see from the excess calories that I may be consuming later in the evening. Absolutely sweating buckets. It's about 33 or 4 degrees. We're queuing up there to get our tickets for the Coliseum. We're just about to go in there now, see what it's like. Looks amazing from the outside, so looking forward to seeing what it looks like inside. About to dig into our first meal. Since we got here. We got the meatballs, some bread, they even got the pizza. So yeah, looking forward to this one, should be good. And some yogurt spreads as well, of course. So yesterday after the Coliseum, we decided to tour around a little bit more, see a bit more of the city. There's so much history here. It's incredible. Loads of old ruins and stuff like that. So we started making our way home, and on our way we found this guy who was doing this crazy street art with spray cans, literally. And he was doing all sorts of different things like pictures of the Coliseum, space. It was absolutely incredible. Amazing to see what some people can do with literally a couple of spray cans and a sheet of paper. But after that, then we decided to make our way home. We had a night out planned where we had a booking at 10 p.m, but before that, it was just for drinks. So we wanted to get some food, and we got recommended this place called Zuma. It's a Japanese restaurant, a really Japanese, authentic style food. Absolutely incredible. Really good recommendations. We went there, had some food, went out into the rooftop bar they had and had a look around there as well. It was pretty cool. Probably should have stuck around there a bit longer because we ended up going down to the booking that we had called the Courtyard. Called it the Courtyard Rooftop Bar, but it's not really a rooftop bar. We thought it was going to be overlooking the Coliseum. It's not the case. It's false advertising, just so you know if you are deciding to go there yourself. But it wasn't a bad spot. We got some drinks there. Little bit pricey. 2 margaritas each, bottle of water. Came to €108. So yeah, it was definitely an expensive couple of drinks. But after that, we just got on the scooters then. We're flying around the place and that, doing a little bit more touring. Probably shouldn't have been after a few drinks, but anyway. And yeah, I was having some hassle as well with the scooters. You have to park them in certain designated areas. Battery was going dead, so I ended up rolling it around to get to the area. Oh, it was just a bit of a nightmare. So that was basically our night last night. Today we're going to do a little bit more exploring. We're going to go to the Pantheon. We're going to go see a fountain as well. And yeah, a couple of other things which I'll bring you along and show you as well. What's going on, guys? So it's like the Pantheon there now. It is some incredible looking building. The queue is absolutely massive, so I don't think we'll be going inside today. But you can basically see inside anyway. It's kind of like a church, to be honest, inside. It's happy enough just to see the outside of it today. What's going on, guys? Just arrived at Trevi Fountain. This is absolutely packed. Looks beautiful though. Again, more amazing fucking statues, stoma, everything. And the water is pretty cool too if you look down here. Another site ticked off the list. We're going to head over now to St. Peter's Square. Check that out. Maybe we can get into the Basilica. We'll see what the queue is like. Hopefully it's not too bad. Just about to rock up to St. Peter's Square now. We had a quick pit stop on the way for a few Yugo spritzers. Much nicer than an Aperol spritz, so make sure you try those out whenever you're in Italy. They're absolutely incredible. So the next sightseeing stop is St. Peter's Square, St. Peter's Basilica. Go to check that out now and see what it's all about. And I didn't realise you had to cover up your shoulders and your knees, so I'm wearing these stupid looking things, but anyway, we're in. I want to have a look around. Looks pretty fucking incredible. Let's have a look over here. So guys, just after being in St. Peter's Basilica, pretty impressive, I must say. Artwork in there, the fucking stonework, statues. They were saying mass inside there, so got to see quite a bit. Picked up a few little presents as well. So yeah, all in all, pretty impressive, I must say. Definitely worth the visit. Had an amazing day so far. About to head home now and have something to eat. Camera will want to go we've had another few recommendations, so check one of those out. Get dressed up, have a few drinks, start making a load of sins again. We're just in the queue now, guys, for Tonnarello. We got recommended this restaurant by a friend. Apparently, it's meant to be really good. Just checked the reviews online. It had like 53,000 and it was like 4.7 on 8, which is pretty good. That's actually the most reviews I've ever seen of any restaurant. So, yeah, should be worth it. Should be worth the wait. So, we were told it on 25 minutes here. And this is a really cool area in Rome as well. Like loads of little small streets, plenty of restaurants, and there's guys performing on the street and stuff as well. It's really, really cool. Can we get some salt?
What? Salt? Salt.
Salt.
Ah, salt.
Just finished our meal at Tonnarello, guys, and it was absolutely incredible. Highly recommend it. Got the meatballs dish with some spaghetti. Spaghetti is like proper real spaghetti. It's not shitty stuff that you see in supermarkets or anything like that. It's quality stuff. I highly recommend it if you're ever in Rome. Now we're just about to check out some of the markets that are down here by the river. Tibis, whatever the river was called. So yeah, let's check it out, boys. So our last full day in Rome today, guys. Last night after dinner, we went down to a place called Trastevere, where there's loads of bars, clubs, it's a busy nightlife area. Really cool spot. Had some drinks there. We had some food and a bit of ice cream, of course. On the way back then, we came down along the River Tiber, and there's like loads of bars and clubs along there as well. So we walked along there on the way home for a bit. Probably going to go back there tonight just to check it out properly and have a few drinks. There's good like music, there's bars, there's like it's like an arcade and fun fair there as well. It's really cool. And yeah, we're going to check that out again tonight. At the moment, we're just outside Santa Maria Basilica. We didn't see this one yet. Looks pretty cool from the outside. So this morning we had breakfast in a place called Barnum. It's definitely the best breakfast place we've eaten in so far. The food quality was really, really good. The best that we've had, and I would highly recommend it if you are in Rome. Other than that, we've been just walking around, getting some steps in, seeing a few different sites. Went up to the Sistine Chapel, but it was absolutely packed. The queues were like over an hour long, so we just forget about that, and we just made our way down out to the Santa Maria Basilica. We're about to go in and see what that's like. So we're racking up some serious steps since we got here, over 20k a day. And usually after the 20k mark, we will get a scooter because our legs are just broke up, our feet more so than anything. So yeah, it's nice to be able to fly around in a scooter then, especially when you want to just make your way home. So they're everywhere, absolutely everywhere over here. Lime scooters, bird scooters. Yeah, so they're really, really handy. So last day in Rome today, and safe to say it's a pretty cool spot. You know, we've seen everything we needed to see in the space of 3 or 4 days. I don't think you need much more than that, to be honest. Everything is in close proximity. It's easy to get around, whether you're walking, whether you're getting a scooter or whatever it may be, cycling. There's so many ways to get around the place, and it is quite easy. There is a lot to see, but as I said, everything is in a close area. So as I said, 3 or 4 days, we've knocked everything out really that we wanted to see. Book things in advance. I would say if you want to go to like St. Peter's Basilica, or sorry, not St. Peter's Basilica, but if you want to go to the Sistine Chapel and Colosseum, the queues are massive, so make sure you book those things in advance. And yeah, the night is pretty good. You know, there's a lot of things happening. There's things down by the River Tiber. There's little squares and areas where things are pretty good as well to hang out and have a few drinks, have a bit of food. The food here is pretty decent. Breakfast is the only thing I would say they're not really great at. Hard to find a good breakfast there. And lunch and dinner then is quite good here. Traditional dishes, pasta, pizza. My mum was interrupting me there trying to sell me a rose. By the way, when I'm trying to do this video, just to make things a little bit more difficult. Traditional dishes like pasta and pizza here are absolutely incredible. All in all, a pretty good spot. I wouldn't be in a rush back here because I've seen everything I wanted to see, but it was definitely a cool city break to do if you've never been here before.